So today we decided to lean into the fun, and there are a handful of financial topics in this bowl that are controversial. And I'm going to pull one out, share my hot takes. It's going to be fun. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode with a friend. Alrighty, y'all ready? First topic. Dun, 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 dun. Using credit cards for points. Oh, yeah. I see you, credit card. I see you. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. I get that there's a game, and I get that people are like, okay, but I did this. I got to fly to Alaska and then to Tokyo and then to Dubai, all for free, first class, because of my credit card points, like whatever. Okay, I hear you. But what we have to understand is like they are playing the game on the other end, and they are making billions of dollars, you guys, like so much money off of us. And to understand, okay, they are winning at a game and I am not. So what you don't see in some of that is not only the amount of money you tend to overspend when you use other people's money, and that has been proven through studies, and also the fact that you may be paying your credit card off every month, and you're like, yeah, but I'm not paying interest. Well, it's the people that aren't paying their credit card off every month, and some of these people are very much struggling, that then that's how the perks get paid to get paid out to other people. So like the whole thing about it, I don't like. And I don't like the idea of a credit card either, because I don't want to bill at the end of the month. Like I want to pay for the thing in the moment for my Jersey Mike sub or whatever it's going to be, like in the moment, and then I'm going to be done with it. And so there's something about living in the present with your money that's really important. So get the credit cards out of here. I know that's controversial. All right. Should the government forgive student loan debt? Okay. I mean, my heart, let me say this, my heart and my head say two different things, because my head says, which is the truth, that, you sign up for something, you owe it. Like that's what it is. Like that is the truth of it. And to have other people pay for something that you signed up for, I could see is not fair. Like I get that. Now, my heart says though that, these 18-year-olds that are signing up for these loans, a lot of them don't even know what they're doing. Like their frontal lobe isn't even fully formed. And it's sadly, the irresponsible people in their lives that are like, go and do it. Yeah, this is great. And then they get themselves in a mess. And so I hate that they take on, some of them, basically a mortgage, like so much money, some of them hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. And nobody seems to, talk to them about this, or the industry isn't like, hey, that's probably not a great idea. And they're 18-year-olds doing this. So like my heart, I hate it. I hate it so much, because I don't think it's fair in one way that you're 18 and you sign up for this and you may not even know what you're signing up for. You may not, you don't realize it. But then on the other hand, you sign something, you got to pay it. So, that's a hard one, but it's what it is. All right. Getting a prenup. Okay. My take on prenups, my knee jerk is always a no. I don't like the idea of saying like, okay, well, this is mine and this is yours. And if something happens, like, we get all this divided up. I don't know. There's something about it that I'm like, you just want the idea of marriage to be what it is, like this lifelong commitment, right? But then on the other hand, knowing that that doesn't turn out half of the time. And if you have a lot of assets going into a marriage, then that is the one time that I would say, yeah, maybe a prenup is not a bad idea. If there's a major financial discrepancy, then, there's a time and a place for it. So I'm not a black and white no on prenups or a black and white yes. Some people are like, no matter what. But I'm like, no, I'm sorry. The 2014 Honda Civic, okay, sorry. If the assets get divided towards let that be part of it. I don't know. There's something about this gatekeeping I don't like. But if there is a discrepancy there and you feel like, this would be a wiser move to do the prenup. Yeah, I get it. Next, giving 10% of your money or more away. So we always say to be giving regardless of where you are financially. And a lot of people think, well, gosh, but I could be using that money to get out of debt or to save up for my emergency fund or do other things with it. But when you are talking about money, you're talking about the whole person, because we are the ones handling our money. And the character that you put on as a person throughout your financial journey is so crucial. And when you give and you live your life with an open hand, there is a selflessness, there is a place of serving and giving and sacrifice that's really beautiful. And having that to be a part of your life and your character regardless of where you are financially, I'm on board with. Before I see what else is in here for us, let me tell you about one of our incredible sponsors, Delete Me. So if you don't remove your personal data from the internet, it's basically like a billboard for everyone to see. It's your name, your address, your email, even your kids' names are out there on sketchy data broker websites. And those data brokers then collect your data and sell it, and that puts you at risk for scams and fraud. But the good news is Delete Me removes your data and helps protect you from phishing, harassment, and other online threats. Your family's safety and financial security are way too important to leave exposed. So go to joindeleteme.com/Rachel for 20% off their annual plans, bringing your monthly cost to under $9 a month, or click the link in the description. All right, next up, what do we got? Sports betting, day trading, and crypto. No. All of this. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of sports betting. I think it's stupid. I mean, do what you want with it, but I mean, it can lead to some dark places. And there are a lot of stories out there, you guys, where people get in over their heads, and it's not good. Not good. Day trading, it's very risky. I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. I don't have time to sit there and like be on my phone on Robinhood and like no, I can't. So mutual funds, long-term investments, high yield savings. I mean, all of it. I'm like, just go, let it be, and let it ride the wave. And I just want to enjoy my life and have some peace and not be looking at my phone all the time. Even though I do sometimes for social media, I don't want to look at it to day trade. And then crypto, I'm just not a fan. I think it may become legit here in a little bit. And some people are like, it is legit now. And I'm like, no, it is so freaking all over the place. And the amount of calls we get on the Ramsey show with crypto scams is horrible. So it's an industry I'm not willing to be in on right now. And a lot of people love it. And the crypto bros like think it's amazing. But again, I'm old school and I have a lot of peace in my life because of it, I think. So there's that. All right, next. Paying for kids' college using home equity. No, do not pull equity out of your home to pay for your kids' college. No. Your kids, they can go in-state. They can go to a community college, scholarships and grants. They can work. They can take a gap year, work, save a lot of money. I mean, there's ways to do the college thing, but taking equity out of your home to do it, that's a hard no for me. Next, having a 15-year versus a 30-year mortgage. Okay, so we always recommend a 15-year because part of getting out of debt quickly is putting systems in place that help you do that. And 15-year, it's going to help you get out of debt and pay off your mortgage in 15 years. Now, hopefully you do it sooner than that. We see that a lot of people are paying off their homes in like 9 years, 8 years, which is amazing. But the idea that the 30-year, everyone's like, I can pay it like a 15. So listen, it's just one of those things. Put yourself in a system that's going to get you to where you want to go the most efficiently, and a 15-year does that. Now, if you want more information when it comes to real estate in general, go to ramseysolutions.com/real estate, and you can access our dashboard. And there's so many helpful resources and tools on there when it comes to the home buying process and just kind of what's going on in the market. So that's a fantastic place to check out. All right, last but not least, charging kids rent if they move back home during or after college. I'll be honest, I'm not like the biggest fan. I get the motivation is because you want them to feel like they're contributing something, or if they were out on their own and paying their own rent, it'd probably be more expensive, but at least they're doing something so that's in their budget. Like all of that I understand. But if it's for a season, because I'm not a fan of someone living at home for like a long period of time. So for a season, I probably wouldn't charge my kids rent. Just because I want them to be able to like have their budget, know what they're going to do when they launch into the real world and actually start to live on their own, that part of budgeting and part of paying for things is already going to be mapped out and they know what's happening. So I think some parents want to for like responsibility's sake. So it's not a wrong thing. But I don't think it's absolutely 100% necessary. All right, my controversial hot takes don't end here. Make sure to check out 6 things I teach about money that'll make you angry or wealthy. That's coming up after this. Or if you're listening on podcast, I will put a link below. All right, you guys, remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.